咗嚟未啊？哦，你望住咯喎！嗱，依家咧呢個係普通頭，你見到個寫住時機咁樣完美咁樣，跟住呢個係節奏頭啊，某個速度分別。普通投籃，普通投籃，節奏投籃，普通投籃，
略微偏急喎，
節奏投籃，
完美
節奏投籃，節奏投籃，節奏投籃，節奏投籃，節奏投籃。你見到一個節奏投籃係接到粒波下都射咗出嚟。呢個係普通投籃，普通投籃。節奏投籃會寫住節奏，而家普通投籃慢好多。跟住節奏投籃，普通投籃咧飄投咧好唔穩定。呢個普通投籃嘅飄，即係可能咧就咁。可能入節奏投籃嘅飄投咧就係都係好容易嘅，叫做E咯。好啦，去打比賽。點解呢隊個頭像咁撚柒嘅？
Shaking MP.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground. Yep, it's the greatest.
我應該攞到一個總冠軍，我就可以去呢個皇朝榜第一名。
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
我有呀，愛這個春風。
Music stars, everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. That'd be out there with Bosh. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Ramos in at the 4 spot. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance NB has shown recently. A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that NP had very often. It looked like he had a cheat code on the way.
就係個速度咧會快到咧，你撲都未撲到上嚟射咗佢。大人好唔使講，我玩咗5年我都係用正方形射波。
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow
中
down
國
Jokic?
嗰個
He
偷
was
食咪咪
surprisingly
啲
candid
寶寶
with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch
幾好
out
食。
onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Have it back to you.
唔係買佢個試咗俾你講，個包咁貴。
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get
我
the
覺得睇下
offense
你
going.
嘅臭味，你覺得低嘅臭味啊！
Entirely new group now for the West.
And you know, fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star. That's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
We've got Cunningham. Tatum out there with Wagner. Then there's Harper. And it's Mobley in at the pivot spot. Commanding the rim. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars. On the wing, MP. And the wing. From deep. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Cunningham passes to Tatum. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. The tray. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Like on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one. Sinks the triple.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Cunningham. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And some changes here for the East. Miles is checked in, and Ball subbed in for Wagner.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important. And as usual, the team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better. And Miles kicks the ball. The kick out to Hart. It's good from long range. Harper's got a couple triples in the second now for the East All-Stars. They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now. Wasted no time on that. MP's got 33.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there. And the wide open shot from Miles. That's one coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking for the three-point shot for some extra offense. The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting. Cunningham kicks to Miles. And another three from the East.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer. Evan Mobley's checked in for Cade Cunningham. The West All-Star is also changing it up. Chad Holmgren comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And Spears is subbed in for Buck. Hey, you got to be careful how you guard MP, because he's capable of throwing fouls just like that. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the West All-Star. Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for the West. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 6. Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up. The three from MP. Hits it from three-point range. And the West leads by 18.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And the West hitting in from deep.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Oh, ejection by Holmgren.
Outstanding shot blocker. It's not just about Holmgren's limb. It's about his positioning as well.
And some changes here for the East. Giannis, he's checked in for Mobley. And it's Cunningham in for Harper. Jokic has checked in for the West. Bosh comes in for Devin Booker. MP outside. Fires from deep. And the West hitting in from deep.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
MP has been leading the charge for the West. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Bosh. He's out there with MVP. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's check.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen the play be used so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Tatum kicks the ball. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Ball's got 9.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
MP, no good.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, this team needs to keep getting the rock to MP. He's been feeling it all night.
Tatum looking around. Back to Cunningham. And he banks in the lead. Cunningham's got 4 this quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the East. Pass to Miles. Here's Giannis. West All-Stars with the rebound. And here's MP for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 56 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. That's exactly why you watch the All-Star game, to see plays just like that.
under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside, ball. Miles with this screen on Bosch. And another miss by the East. Fast break, here comes the West. Stolen by Miles. And here we go, the East with a fast break. Antetokounmpo dishes to Miles. No good off the back of the rim.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Cunningham kicks to Tatum. To halt the run, sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that three. Makes that shot look effortless.
Here's MP. Again, the West All-Star.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star.
And slammed up by Tatum.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
And here's MP for three. Drains the three-pointer. MP's got 16 here in the second half.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Here's Cunningham. Cunningham with the dunk.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's double. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Cunningham passes to Miles. Cunningham gets the bucket. 18 points for Kate Cunningham.
And not relying at all on a three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
They're winning this game largely because of his effort.
Here's Cunningham. An easy 2 points on the line. Cunningham's got 20 points.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
And here's MP for three. And so it's the West All-Stars, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
We've got Tatum. Harper is out there with Morant. Then there's Mobley. And it's Miles in the roaming the paint. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks are almost automatic.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here's Morant for three. Morant with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Harper sends a pick for Tatum. He gets that one.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
So it's the West now. The three from MP. And the West
the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Lets it go with the 3. Brings home the trifecta.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Morant passes to Tatum. Back to Morant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP, that's for 2. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. Morant with it. Now defended by MP.
And you can see the confidence Morant possesses. He's fine testing his luck with the quick pull-up jet.
The 3 from MP. East grabs the miss. Miles has got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3. Morant with another miss. And here's MP for 3. Hits the three-point line.
This has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And that one's good. Morant.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
MP, no good. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. This one for 3. Morant with another miss.
It pains me to say it, but he's running his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
My goodness, that dunk from MP is usually what you see on the blacktop.
And the passing by Tatum.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
MP outside. The shape. Oh, my goodness. What a play. He went between the legs.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And then when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded, and
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the sport. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Three-pointer. The three-pointer is right on target.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned it all broadcast on, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
out there, MP?
But the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight.
A precarious situation with 3 starters out, but crisis also creates an opportunity for those other guys on that roster.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. We got Brandon Ingram. Harper is out there with Brooks. And Murray Boyles in at the power forward. And for the Lakers we go. Thomas is out there with Bridges. Then there's Ayton. Then it's MP. And it's James in at the 2. So, Tim, the matchup before us tonight. What do you think we can expect to see?
Well, I think this is going to be one at the three-point line. Both of these teams, high-volume, three-point shooting teams. If they both get hot, it's going to come down to which team can get a stop first.
This is going to be our kind of game. Now let's check in with Allie and see what she has for us on MP. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I spoke with MP about his star-studded contest coming up, and he looked across the court and said, "We'd love a challenge. We've been watching tape, and we think we have a solution for the problem over there. I can't wait to find out how these two juggernauts affect today's outcome."
Go in, folks. This will be some kind of ride. And we thank you for the report.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Game.
Hitting threes, so crucial. Indeed, providing great spacing there.
With the drive, from deep more. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling. Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move, going from good to great. That's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Ayton against Brooks. And here's Harper from the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Pressure from a win against Portland.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Hey, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
And here is Ingram, following the three-pointer by MP. And that one's good, Ingram.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jump.
MP, no good. Raptors trail by 8. 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes. More outside. Pass to Ingram. Raptors moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks the pass to Harper. From outside, off the mark. Lakers leading by 8. Bridges finds MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 21.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Los Angeles making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. Raptors also changing it up. Smith checked in for Brooks. And Grady Dick subbed in for Moore. Now, here is Smith. 17 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Toronto needs to get off a shot. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the stand ends up today. Taking a look at Toronto. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
Look at the Lakers. They've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage.
Yes, it's James picking up the assist. He's got 27.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Flanders, covered by MP. To end the run, and the rejection by MP. And the Lakers making a change here. Samuels checked in. Here's Dick. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Yeah, MP will get up in your face defensively as well.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now here's Ingram. He's coming off a 16-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Pass to Flanders. And the Raptors miss again. And a wide open look for
That's how you do. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's just great awareness. One eye on the clock, one eye on the hoop.
And so it's Los Angeles controlling the game and finishing the quarter with it. For the Lakers. MP comes in for Goodwin. Moore is checked in for Toronto. Pass to Ingram. Here's Flanders. Looking to end the run. It's deflected. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Dick is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Brooks. And it's Moore in at the 2. The Raptors have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Portland was tremendous. He dropped an amazing number of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. Great to see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, we'll look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can peak time. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Brooks with a screen on Bridges. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And here's MP for three. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to move that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Here's Flanders. Joseph with the rebound. Joseph's got his sixth rebound on the night. MP outside. Another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And stolen by MP. Here he goes. And dunked by MP.
My goodness. That dunk from MP is usually what you see on the blacktop.
Moore outside. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in long fashion.
Record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Lets the three fly. No good on that one. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Flanders. 1 second left. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East. These standings, they tell a story. And so can we, guys. Once upon a time, there was a trio of... Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Los Angeles Lakers. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spot from deep.
Ayton is up there at Thomas. Then it's MP. Then it's James. And it's Bridges in at the three. That's the Laker five. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a race. Guys, back to you.
And you got to roll with the pressure. Thank you, Allie. Brooks outside. Pass to Harper. Back to Brooks. From deep, Moore. MB grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And Thomas has it in the corner. Back to MP. Beyond the arc. Brooks grabs the board. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Harper wide open. Traps in the tray. Harper's got 8 points.
He's done a great job. filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Harper. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got 4 rebounds in this game. MP right outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Harper. Here's Moore. A rebound by the Lakers. Thomas got his 5th rebound right now in the game. MP right outside. Ayton. And yep, finally got him. Rolling around the rim.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Brooks takes to Harper. Will it go? That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. 10 points for Dylan Harper. Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up. MP, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Harper the pass to Ingram. And slammed up by Ingram.
Going for a dunk, Ingram uses that physicality, clearing the defense out of his way. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Brooks outside. Pass to Harper. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
MP from deep 3-point land. And another 3 for the Lakers. And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line. Harper with the ball. He's got 13. Brooks outside. And the rejection by MP. Ayton dishes to Thomas. Back to Ayton. MP from deep 3-point land. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Harper. Over MP. And another basket for Toronto. Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone. Fades back. Again, Los Angeles.
How about MP using the mid-range, taking what the defense gives him?
Moore outside. Brooks with a screen on James. And here's Moore outside.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. MP, that's for 2. Toronto grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
For 3, Ingram. Not going to go that time. MP getting it done for the Los Angeles Lakers. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks. Oh, we have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Ingram. He's out there with Smith. And it's Grinders in at the point guard position. And here's MP for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the 3-point line. You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height. Astor Henderson, 3-pointer, carries it from 3-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate his shot blocker. But
when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact. Some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Ingram outside. Pass to Flanders. Dick against MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on MP. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years, but nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time. Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
And a hand wash with the trouble.
And this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. And here's Hall from the arc.
Well, MP broke the shot like a book.
Called the Lakers.
Okay, Lakers man, here they are. The Lakers dance team.
MP with it. He's picked up by Harper. A 3 from MP. And he missed it. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Brooks kicks to Harper. That drops and it comes off. Assist from Brooks. 17 points for Dylan Harper.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Shoots the 3, and the Lakers get a game from the Jets.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys, they push their win column up to 55.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Harper, no good. A 3 from MP. No good. And so it's the Lakers moving for a business here.
Effort. It just felt like once they had that lead, it was comfortable. They were not going to release.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our podcast. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. See you later.